Hello everyone, welcome to KS Math Academy. In this session, you will learn about the important questions in the chapter surface area and volume. Look at the first question. So, the ratio of the total surface area to the lateral surface area of the cylinder with the base radius 8 centimeter and height is equal to 20 centimeter is. So, here we are given with the radius 80 centimeter and height 20 centimeter. We are asked to calculate the ratio of TSA of cylinder to CSA of cylinder. So formula is 2 pi r into h plus r, and for CSA is 2 pi r h. So you can cancel your items. So h plus r divided by h. So now you can substitute your value. So 20 plus 80 divided by 20. So 100 divided by 20. So 5 divided by 1. So the answer is 5:1. Look at this question. Volume of two spheres are in the ratio 64:27. Then the ratio of their surface area is. So here we are given with two volumes. So V1 by V2 is equal to 64 divided by 27. Volume of the spheres. The formula is 4 by 3 pi R1 cube for the first one. And for the second one, 4 by 3 pi R2 cube. So here 64 divided by 27. So you can cancel the common items, so that R1 divided by R2 the whole cube is equal to, here you can write your data in terms of cube. So that will be 4 divided by 3 to the power 3. So R1 by R2 is equal to 4 by 3. But our question is, we have to find the surface area. Ratio of the surface area we have to calculate. So in this case, surface area formula. So surface area 1 to surface area 2. So our formula is 4 pi r square. So 4 pi r1 square divided by 4 pi r2 square. So the items will get cancelled. So r1 square by r2 square. Or we can write like this, whole square. And we know the value of r1, r2 is equal to 4 by 3 already. So use that value. So 4 by 3 to the power 2. So 16 divided by 9. So our answer is 16:9. Next question. A cone, a hemisphere and a cylinder are of the same base and the same height. The ratio of their volume is asked. So the meaning here is h is equal to r, it is given. So here we are given with three structures: cone, hemisphere and cylinder. So three structures we are given with. So ratio of their volume is asked. So write down the formula, corresponding formula. So 1 by 3 pi r square h, and for hemisphere 2 by 3 pi r cube, and for the cylinder pi r square h. So multiply all entire thing with 3. So pi r square h, 2 into pi r cube, 3 pi r square h. You can cancel your common items, and here you have to use your h is equal to r combination. So r cube is equal to 2 times r cube. Here 3 times r cube. So the ratio is 1:2, 2:3 in this case. So our answer is 1:2, 2:3. Look at this question. Two cubes have their volume in the ratio 1:27. So volume of cube 1. Volume of cube 1 is, you can consider it as a power 3, and volume of cube 2 is equal to capital A cube. You can take it, and the ratio is given. So a cube divided by a cube is equal to 1 divided by 27. This is our given condition. So you can write like this: a by a to the power 3 is equal to, and 27 is 3 cube, so whole cube. So from here a by a is equal to 1 by 3, and we have to find out the ratio of their surface area. So ratio of their surface area is surface area 1 divided by surface area 2. The formula is 6a square generally. So 6a square for the first one and 6 capital A square for the second one. 6 will get cancelled, and a by a the whole square. So 1 by 3 to the power 2. So 1 divided by 9. So our ratio is 1:9. In this problem, write circular cylinder and a cone, two structures, cylinder and cone, have equal bases and equal heights. If their CSA are in the ratio 8 is to 5, then that ratio between the radius of their bases to their height is 3 is to 4. So we have to show this. So here we are involved with two structures. So cylinder. So for cylinder, radius is equal to r and height is equal to h. And for the cone, radius is r and height is h. And here we are given with the ratio of CSA. The CSA formula for cylinder is 2 pi r h and for the cone is pi r l. L is not given, so slant height can be calculated with square root of r square plus h square. So now go with your formula. So pi r instead of L, you can write your r square plus h square. So now find out the ratio. So 2 pi r h divided by pi r into root of r square plus h square is equal to, it is given as 8 is to 5. So 8 divided by 5. So now pi and r will get cancelled and this 2 and 8 will get cancelled. So it is 4 by 5 now. So you can reduce your answer. 2h divided by r square root of r square plus h square is equal to 4 by 5. So now do cross multiplication and squaring on both sides you can do. So if I am squaring, then h square divided by r square plus h square and 16 divided by 25. Do your cross multiplication. So 25 h square equal to 16, sorry. 16 r square plus 16 h square. Now look at your question. So this is the ratio between the radius to their height. Then r to h has to be calculated. So bring all the items to h side one side and r items to the other side. So 25 h square and 16 h square. So that is 9 h square is equal to 16 r square. Then you can take your data. R square divided by h square is equal to 9 by 16. So r by h the whole square is 3 by 4 the whole square. So r by h is equal to 3 by 4. So this is our answer, 3 is to 4. So this is what we need. So we have to prove that the ratio is 3 is to 4. We have done. Read this problem. The radii of two cylinders are given in the ratio 2 is to 3 and their heights are in the ratio 5 is to 3. Then we have to find the ratio of their volume. So R1 by R2 is given as 2 by 3 and H1 by H2 is given as 5 by 3. So this is our given data. So we have to find out the volume ratio. So V1 by V2. So pi R1 square H1 divided by pi r2 square h2. So pi will get cancelled. So r1 by r2 the whole square into h1 by h2. So you can replace your value. r1 by r2 is 2 by 3 the square and h1 by h2 is 5 by 3. So now 4 divided by 9 into 5 by 3. So this is 20 divided by 27. So our ratio is 20 is to 27. So our answer is B. Look at this problem. Find the volume of the largest right circular cone that can be cut out of a cube whose side is 9 centimeter. So volume of the cone formula is 1 by 3 pi r square h. And here the edge, that is nothing but the base of the radius, that is dia of the radius. So r value is equal to 9 by 2 centimeter and height is equal to 9 centimeter. So you can substitute your values in the formula. So 1 by 3 pi 22 by 7 r square. So write 2 times 9 by 2 2 times and h is 9. So if you are calculating, the answer is 190.92. Since it is volume, it has to be written in the cubic unit. So centimeter cube. In this problem, two cubes of each side 4 centimeter are joined end to end and find the surface area of the resulting cuboid. So for the cube, the side value is 4 centimeter and for the resulting cuboid, The length is 4 plus 4, 8, and breadth is 4, height is 4. And we are asked to calculate the surface area. So surface area of cuboid is equal to 2 times LB plus BH plus HL. Substitute all your values. 8 into 4 plus 4 into 4 plus 4 into 8. So now this answer is 160. Since it is surface area, write the answer in square units. So centimeter square. Read this problem. The rainwater from 22 by 20 meter roof drains into a cylindrical vessel of dia 2 meter and height is 3.5 meter. And if the rainwater collected from the roof is 4/5 of the cylindrical vessel, then find the rainfall in centimeter. So the data is given in the meter. So this is cylinder. So volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square h, and dia is given. So radius is 1 meter now. So here the rainwater collector is 4/5 of the cylindrical vessel. So volume of water collected in vessel, cylindrical vessel, that is equal to 4/5 of pi r square h. So 4 by 5 into 22 by 7, r is 1 and height is 3.5. That you can write it as 35 by 10. So if I am reducing this value, this will become 4 into 11 divided by 5. Since it is volume, so meter cube here. And we have to consider the rainfall from the roof. Rainfall from the roof is h meter, you can consider. And now volume of the rain from the roof is equal to length, breadth and height. And this volume will be matched with this volume so that you can find the h value. So 22 into 20 into h will be equal to 4 into 11 divided by 5. And from here you can calculate your h value. So 4 times 11 by 5 into 1 divided by 22 into 20. So this is 1 by 50. All the data is in meter. But we need our answer in centimeter. So please remember. So you know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter and 1 by 50 meter is equal to 1 by 50 times 100. So that is equal to 2 centimeter. So this is our answer. Read this problem. A toy is in the form of a cone mounted on a hemisphere of same radius on its circular face. The total height of the toy is 15.5 from top to bottom. Find the TSA of a toy. So you can find your height of the cone will be 15.5 minus the radius of your hemisphere. Radius is 3.5. So here you are asked to find out the TSA of the toy. So TSA of the toy is nothing but CSA of the hemisphere plus CSA of cone. So hemisphere is 2 pi r square and formula for the cone is pi r l. So here we know the height of the cone is 15.5 minus 3.5, so 12. And here the radius is 3.5. You have to find out the slant height. So L is equal to square root of r square plus h square. Substitute your value. So square root of 3.5 the whole square plus 12 square. So that is equal to 12.25 plus 144. So root of 156.25. If we find the root value, this answer is 12.5. So L is equal to 12.5. Everything is in centimeter. So this is also in centimeter. Now you have to substitute values. So in this case, the cone value for the cone structure, the radius is 3.5 centimeter. So 35 divided by 10 you can write it. And height is equal to 12 centimeter. And for the hemisphere, the radius is 3.5 centimeter. So that is 35 divided by 10. You can take it and substitute in your formula. So TSA of the toy. So our formula is 2 pi r square plus pi rl. So 2 pi r square. So 35 by 10 2 times in multiplication pi r square and plus here this value. So you can take this bracket this way and now here this is pi rl. So pi into r. L value is here it is 12.5. Here we can have our value 12.5. So 12.5 can be written as 125 divided by 10 centimeters. So you can write your value this way. So 125 divided by 10. So if you simplify this answer, then you will get 2145 divided by 10. So this is 214.5. This is surface area, so centimeter square. Read this problem. Ram decided to donate canvas for 10 tents in a conical shape with a dia. So dia is given as 14 meters. So radius is equal to 7 meter and height is equal to 24 meter to a center for a handicapped person welfare. If the cost of 2 meter square canvas is 40 rupees, find the amount spent. So here the cone. So here you have to calculate the CSA. So CSA of cone formula is pi RL. So here L is not given. So L is equal to root of R square plus H square. So that is root of 7 square plus 24 square. So here it is 7 square plus 24 square is 25 centimeters. 7, 24, 25 are triplets. So L is equal to 25 centimeter. Now you can calculate CSA of one cone. So 22 by 7 into R value 7 and L value 25. So it is 550. Here all are in meters, so meter square. But here the total number of tens is 10. So CSA of the 10 tens. 550 into 10. So 5500 meter square. And what is our cost calculation? 2 meter square canvas is rupees 40. So for cost calculation, cost for 2 meter square is rupees 40 and cost for 5500 meter square. So for 2 meters it is 40 and 5500 you have to calculate. So this is 110000. So this is the amount spent. Look at this problem. Marbles of the diameter 1.4 centimeter. Dia is 1.4. So radius is equal to 0.7 centimeter. Then this can be 7 by 10 centimeter. Or dropped into a cylindrical beaker of dia. So beaker is available in this problem. So for the beaker, so diameter is 7 centimeter. So radius is 7 by 2 centimeter containing some water. Find the number of marbles that should be dropped into the beaker so that the water level rises by 5.6 centimeter. So our height of the beaker is now you have to consider this 5.6 centimeter. So 56 divided by 10 centimeter. So now you have to calculate the volume of one marble. So pi r square formula. So substitute. So you can substitute your values. So 22 by 7 or you can retain it pi itself. So anyhow we are going to cancel. So pi you can retain. So pi r value. What is our r value? 7 by 10. Sorry, the formula for a spherical marble is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So here it is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So you can have your value. So 4 by 3 into pi into r value is 7 by 10 to the power 3. And here the cylinder beaker value. So volume of the beaker is equal to volume of the water you can take. So volume of the beaker is equal to volume of the water. You can consider like this. So now the number of marbles dropped is equal to volume of water divided by volume of one marble. So volume of water is here this pi into here this value. So this value is so 7 by 2 here 7 by 2, radius is 7 by 2 and height is 56 by 10. So you can write your value pi into 7 by 2 into 7 by 2 into 56 by 10 divided by volume of one marble. So 4 by 3 into pi into 7 by 10 3 times. So if you are reducing this, then we will get our answer as 150. So the number of marbles dropped into the beaker is 150. Yes, now look at this problem. A solid consisting of a right circular cone of height 120 centimeter and radius 60 centimeter standing on a hemisphere of radius 60 is placed upright round in a right circular cylinder full of water such that it touches the bottom. Find the volume of the water left inside the container if the radius of the cylinder is 60 and height is 180. So you have to calculate the water left inside the cylinder. So the volume of water left is equal to volume of the cylinder minus volume of solid. So solid in the sense, in this case, volume of the solid, here it is cone plus hemisphere. Volume of the cone plus volume of the hemisphere. So now you have to find out the volume of the solid now using the formula, corresponding formula. So volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h, and for the hemisphere 2 by 3 pi r cube. Substitute your values. So here I can take my value as common this way. So I can substitute our value. So 22 by 7, here it is 60 the whole square, and h value is 120, r is 60. So if you are calculating this, then this will be this much amount of centimeter cube. If converted into meter cube, then this is our answer. And now you have to calculate the volume of the cylinder. Next step. So volume of cylinder is equal to pi r square h. I am using different notation here. So 222 by 7. Here it is. So our value is 14256,000 divided by 7 centimeter cube. Converting into meter cube, this is 14.256 divided by 7 meter cube. Now volume of the water left. So subtract your values. So volume of water left is equal to this value 14.256 divided by 7 minus the previous answer 6.336. 6.336 divided by 7. So take LCM. So this will be 7.92. So if solve this answer, then this will be 1.13 meter cube. This is our water left inside the container. Look at this problem. A cube has edge 20 centimeter long. I have drawn the one side of the cube. So here it is one side. Here it is value is 20 centimeter long. A circle on each of its faces painted black. What is the total area of the unpainted surface? So unpainted surface area you have to calculate. So unpainted area is equal to TSA of cube minus area of 6 circle because we have 6 sides. So now you have to calculate the value. So side of the cube is now diameter of the circle. So radius is equal to 10 centimeter and area of the circle is equal to pi r square. So pi 22 by 7 into 10 square, and here we are having 6 circles. So area of 6 circles. Area of 6 circles is equal to 6 into 22 by 7 into 10 square. Now here TSA of a cube. So TSA of a cube is, formula we know, TSA of cube 6a square. So 6 into 20 square, and unpainted area is 6 into 20 square, that is 2400, minus area of the 6 circles. They calculate this value. This is 1885.71 centimeter square. So now calculate, subtract this value, 1885.71. So our unpainted area is 514.28 centimeter square. Look at this problem. A solid is in the shape of a cone mounted on a hemisphere of the same base and radius. If the curved surface areas of the hemispherical part and the conical part are equal, that is, of cone is equal to surface area of the hemisphere. This is our given condition. Now find the ratio of the radius and the height of the conical part. So here the cone value is pi r L, and here this value is 2 pi r square. We are not given with the L value, so L can be identified with r square plus h square. So 2 pi r square. So pi r will get cancelled. So root of r square plus h square is equal to r square. Now squaring on both sides, 2r square. So 2 squaring on both sides, r square plus h square is equal to 4 times r power 4. Now cancelling r with r also, here it is r. So 2r is available. So squaring, so 4r square. Now this is here, h square is equal to 3r square. What is our question? Radius to the height is asked. So r to h we have to find it out. So r square by h square is equal to 1 by 3. So 1 by 3, 1 by root 3 the whole square is equal to r by h the whole square. So r by h is 1 by root 3. Or the ratio is 1 is to root 3. Read this problem. A solid cube is cut into two cuboids of equal volumes. Find the ratio of the total surface area of the given cube to that of the cuboid. So now let us consider the edge of the cube or side of the cube. One side of the cube is equal to 2x centimeter. So here the dimensions, now look at the dimensions of the cube. So all the sides are 2x. So length, breadth and height all are 2x now. So TSA of the cube is 6a square. So that is 6 times a is 2x. So 12x, 6a square. So 24x square. This is 24x square units, because it is area. Now it is cut into two parts. The solid cube of side 2x is cut into two parts. So one side now it becomes x. So now the dimensions of the cuboid are, one side cut side is x and other sides are remains as such. So 2x and 2x. So length is x, breadth is 2x and height is 2x we can consider. So TSA of cuboid now. So 2 times, formula is LB plus BH plus HL. So substitute your values, 2 into here LB, so 2x square, and next is 4x square, then again 2x square. So if I am calculating this, then this will be 16x square. So our question is ratio, surface area of the cube and the cuboid, here it is asked. So TSA of cube divided by TSA of cuboid. This is our requirement. So our answer is 24x square for cube. Here it is 16x square. So this will get cancelled. So this is 3 by 2. So now the required ratio is 3:2. Now in this problem, 16-meter deep well with a dia 3.5 is dug up and the earth from it spread evenly to form a platform of the dimension 27.5 cross 7. Find the height of the platform. So now you have to calculate the volume of the earth dug up. So volume of earth dug up is equal to, so 22 by 7 into, so diamond here it is diameter is 3.5. So I can write it as 7 by 4, 7 by 4 and deep is 16 meters. So height 16. So if you are calculating, this will be 154 meter cube, all are in meter. Then area of the platform. So here we are given with 27.5 cross 7. So that will be 192.5 meter square again. So height of the platform is equal to 154 divided by 192.5. So this will be 4 by 5 meter, or if you want to write it in centimeter, then that will be 80 centimeter. Solid iron pole consists of a cylinder of height 200 centimeter and base dia 28, which is surmounted by another cylinder of height 50, and here for the second one it is given with a radius 7 centimeter. Find the mass of the pole given that 1 centimeter cube is equal to 8 gram of mass. Okay, here you have to consider the volume of the pole. So volume of the pole is volume of the pole 1 plus volume of pole 2. So 22 by 7. Here the dia is given, so radius is 14. 14 into 14, height is 200. So this is for first pole. For the second pole, 22 by 7. 7 into 7 into 50. So if you are calculating this value, this will be 130,999 centimeter cube. What is given? 1 centimeter cube is 8 gram of mass. So 1 centimeter cube is equal to 8 gram of 8 gram. So now our answer 130,900 centimeter cube. So 8 times it has to be. So this will be equal to 1047200. Here it is in gram. So your answer will be in gram. Or you can write your answer with the kilogram. So 1047.2 kilograms. Look at this. This is a very famous problem where gulab jamun contains sugar syrup of up to 30% of its volume. Find approximately how much syrup would be found in 45 gulab jamuns, each shaped like a cylinder with two hemispherical ends with length 5 and dia 2.8. So how to calculate your value? First find the volume of one gulab jamun. So this is volume of cylinder plus 2 times volume of hemisphere. So this is pi r square h plus 2 times 2 by 3 into pi r cube. Now substitute your corresponding values. Here it is 1.4 cube. So look, cancel these items and find your simplified answer. That will be 25.05 centimeter cube. And volume of 45 gulab jamuns. So 45 times. So this is our centimeter cube. Now what is our syrup position? 30%. So here syrup in 45 gulab jamun. So that is 30% of 45 into 25.05. So you can calculate 30 divided by 100 into 45 into 25.05. So that is 338.175 centimeter cube. So approximately you can approximate value. So 338 centimeter cube approximately. Meet you in the next video. Bye.